All right, so I quickly wanted to just put together this video to kind of show you exactly what performance PR marketing is, just because it's such a new innovative strategy that not many brands are aware even exists. But simply put, a performance PR marketing funnel is a strategy that combats social media's biggest problems. Ad fatigue and rising costs have been the two biggest issues, especially in a post iOS 14 world. And so, what performance PR marketing does right now to cut through the noise is it makes really native looking ads that don't even appear as ads. So, the three main publishers that we've actually built over the past few years as we've been testing and refining our idea, we've built the Daily Post, we've built Glam Thoughts, and we've built Smart Brand Reviews. Those are three media publisher sites. Think of them as like different versions of a BuzzFeed with different target audiences. So the Daily Post is more like a newspaper site. Just think of it as like a New York Post, a New York Times. Demographic is pretty large. Glam Thoughts, that's a more female-driven audience. So that's going to be more like blog-style articles that really resonate well with females. And then we have Smart Brand Reviews. That's like our trusted brand review website where consumers can go to just see honest brand reviews or different product category rankings. And so what the ads actually look like, we'll go to the results later, but here's what a typical funnel looks like. This is for the brand Clora. And as you see here, we published an article on the Daily Post website, but the beauty of this is everyone talks about influencer whitelisting, but what not many people are aware of is media publisher whitelisting. So as you can see on the left here, the first part of the funnel is, of course, the Facebook ad. So the Facebook ad is coming from the Daily Post. It's featuring the top 5 anti-bloat supplements with 5 different brands. And the caption is very organic. It does not look like a brand is paying for this. There's no brand name even anywhere on this ad. And so it looks very organic. And if you are scrolling, through your timeline on Facebook, and if you saw, let's say Clora is the top slot, that's the paid slot. If you saw a Clora ad on Facebook, you're probably like, I don't really care about Clora. I'm going to scroll right past this. But you might have bloating. You might have other indigestion issues. You might resonate with the symptoms and not the brand. And you scroll past this and you see, other Americans are complaining about bloating. And you see there's an article here on the top 5 anti-bloating supplements. And your curiosity might be piqued now and you might want to click through. In fact, a lot more people want to click through these type of articles than a clear brand ad. So when they click through and they land on this top 5 anti-bloating supplements article, you'll see the top slot is Clora, and it's ranked honestly by our editorial team. And when they click through, obviously everyone wants to buy that top product. When they click through and click on the number 1 product, it'll land on the brand's website, and that's where the purchase will take place. And because of this funnel, this does not look like ads. Let's scroll down here. Ads that don't appear as ads lead to higher engagement on ads. And so when people see that style of ad, they're more likely to like the post, they're more likely to comment on it, and they're more likely to share the information with their friends, their family, their colleagues, whoever it may be. Whenever there's higher engagement on ads, you will always get rewarded by Facebook and any other ad platform for that matter with lower CPMs, higher click-through rates, and lower outbound cost per clicks. So essentially, the flywheel here is that when you have ads with higher engagement, you have higher click-through rates on those ads. That means that the ads are resonating well. They're high quality. The ad platforms will then reward you with the lower cost of the ads, so lower CPMs. And when you have a higher click-through rate and you have a lower cost per 1,000 impressions, you're always going to have lower outbound cost per clicks. And what happens when you have lower cost per clicks? You get better performance of those ads. If you're driving cheaper, high quality traffic now, you're going to be able to scale because your results are going to be higher. So you're going to end up with higher return on ad spend, lower cost per acquisition. And so when you have that one winning funnel, performance PR funnel, now you can iterate and you can scale. And then you can start the flywheel over again with a whole new concept and a whole new angle. And so the value of performance PR marketing with us is that you get ads that don't look like ads. You get whitelisting access to the publisher's Facebook, so the Daily Post or Glam Thoughts or Smart Brand Reviews. You get access to their Facebook page, Instagram page, TikTok page. You get lower CPMs, higher click-through rates, and thus you get lower cost per clicks. Now you can actually control your own PR narrative. You also get licensing rights to use your publisher's or the publisher's logo on your organic assets and your website, which will elevate your social proof. So you can write as seen in the Daily Post, as seen on Glam Thoughts, as seen on Smart Brand Reviews. And then also you get supercharged SEO value from these backlinks and all the traffic that ends up going to this landing page. Now when there's an organic search for your brand, one of these publishers' articles is going to end up showing up on the first page over time. And that's great for just your brand value and your SEO optimization. So we have different marketing angles that we attack with the performance PR funnel. First person testimonial, brand versus competitor. So it's like Nike versus Adidas. You can write an article on Nike versus Adidas, find out who we choose as the best basketball shoes for fall of 2022. And obviously now you can control your PR narrative. You can run great Google search campaigns, leveraging this article. So when people are searching for your competitor, they end up finding this article, they discover your brand, and now they want you essentially steal that other brand's customers because now they're going to want to buy the one who the publisher recommended most. There's a top 5 category roundup. There's a top pick in the category, product review. I was dealing with problem X. Here's the solution that I found. 5 reasons why. There's also a founder story. That's great if there's a influencer-led brand or a professional athlete-led brand or any founder that is pretty much a prominent figure in society. Those founder stories are great angles to run. And now we're going to go through a couple examples I want to show you from the Daily Post. So here we go. We have another Chloro one. So you'd have no idea this is a Chloro ad. It's a Daily Post article running from the Daily Post page. So we're whitelisting it through the Daily Post publisher page on Facebook, on Instagram, and even on TikTok. And you scroll past this, you're curious. What are the top 5 anti-bloating supplements of 2022? For all the reasons we already discussed, you click through. Now you land on this great top 5 landing page. And you scroll down, you get to number 1, you get to number 2, all the way down to the top 5. Who would want to buy anything other than the number 1? So we're going to click through here as any user would. And they end up on Chloro's product detail page. And that's where the purchase will take place. Okay. So that's where they're ultimately going to add to cart and then purchase. All right. So now a different funnel. Now we're going to show a UGC Driven Funnel. And these are where it gets really fun. And we do have packages that match the UGC to the exact marketing angle we're running in the funnel. So here is a green screen shot on TikTok, of course, but works phenomenally well on Facebook and Instagram. And this will be an honest scrolling through TikTok, or I've been scrolling through social media and stumbled upon this video and this article. And then, I was always dealing with bloating, and we'll let the video speak for itself. I'll let it play now.
I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. I've been dealing with bloating, constipation, and brain fog for years now. And I never really did anything about it, but after finally gaining tons of weight and just feeling terrible, I went to Google to see if there were any supplements that could help with my symptoms and get rid of my bloating once and for all. So I found this article from the Daily Post that ranked the top 5 supplements that could potentially help with my bloating problems. And they ranked this product, Bloat Digest by Chloro, number 1. So naturally, I wanted to buy the best product. And I've been taking it for 6 months now, and I'm stoked to say that I haven't been bloated or had constipation issues since I've been taking the product. Every time I go out to dinner, I give it to all my friends, and highly recommend it to anyone.
All right. So if you also have bloating or you're curious about supplements, you're definitely going to be clicking through this. Click-through rates we're seeing are 300% higher on these type of funnels. Click through, get to that same article, and then ultimately lands on the brand's website for the purchase. Okay. So there's the funnel. Now the best thing Now let's quickly just review some of the results. Clora, we just took you through a couple of their different ads. Now, the results are staggering. To give a little insights into this, 100% of the ad spend right now for Clora is going towards performance PR marketing. There are no ads serving from the Clora Facebook or Instagram page just because of the staggering result difference we're seeing on performance PR. So Clora is seeing 150% increase in ROAS since switching to this form of advertising, a 69% decrease in cost to acquire new customers, and a 66% decrease in cost per click. Sarangay is another one. They're really struggling with low click-through rates in a very highly competitive skincare industry. And so they were faced with really high CPMs and low click-through rates just because there was so much competition. And after switching to performance PR marketing, they saw a 377% increase in click-through rates, 87% decrease in cost per click, and a 40% decrease in the cost for their ads. Now we had another children's brand. They've spent over 7 figures in the past year alone on performance PR marketing. And what they saw, also staggering, 300% plus increase in click-through rates, 77% decrease in the cost per clicks, 16% decrease in the cost to acquire the new customer, and a 204 increase in ad spends. They were able to triple, yes, an increase of 200% in ad spend is equivalent to tripling their ad spend in the year over year. Now, during the times of iOS 14, when brands are shrinking budgets, this brand tripled their budgets profitably. Now, when it comes down to the packages we offer, we'll keep it nice and sweet. Basic, silver, and gold, by far our most popular is the silver package, and there's a 3-month minimum. Now, what this does is you get 1 funnel per month, and that funnel comes paired with 3 different photos or GIFs to run the ads with, but it also comes with 2 unique pieces of UGC from our UGC creators that is custom tailored to hit directly on that funnel that we're running the ads to. Yes, your creatives need to match your landing pages now. More than ever is this important as ad costs have gone up and kind of advertising has become more difficult. And you're also going to get whitelisting access, not just to the publisher's page, but both influencers you are running those campaigns with each month. So it's a very similar style to the UGC that we showed in the previous snippet on the Facebook ad where the influencer was on a green screen and they were kind of showing you how they discovered this landing page. That would be one piece of UGC. You get 2 different creators to match with each funnel each month. So 3-month minimum, you get 3 different funnels, so 3 different landing pages on any of those publishers, and you would get the UGC to match those funnels on a monthly basis. And now there's a gold package. That's if you want even more creators with each funnel. So that's 5 creators and 6 photos per funnel per month. And the basic package is if you don't need the UGC to pair with it. So if you just want 1 photo per month along with the whitelisting access to the publisher and for the dedicated editorial, that's a great package as well. It's the most economic package, but by far our most popular and the one that I would recommend for all starters is the silver package. And then if you want more advertorials per month, you can get those a la carte for $2,500 each. And if you wanted to also leverage the Snow Agency for media buying packages, so for us to actually manage the ads, those are available at an additional cost. But what's so great about this is that if you just wanted to use us for the performance PR marketing, this goes great with an existing internal media buying team, or if you're already working with an agency that's media buying for you that you're happy with, and you don't want to switch to the Snow Agency for actually managing the media buying. This is a great plug-and-play solution for brands of any size and brands with different setups in terms of their existing marketing strategies. If they needed a media buying team, that's great. That's also available for you to leverage the Snow Agency for. So I hope that sums it all up, kind of like the UVPs of the service, how it works, and how you can work with the Snow Agency to really get your ads to the next level. Bye.